Hello again, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to Sober Talk. Today we're going to talk about getting a hobby and how that relates to you staying sober. First thing you need to know is most of us had hobbies before our alcoholism got so rampant that um, there was things that we enjoyed. I've always enjoyed old cars, so that's what I'm going to put up here, old cars. Uh, you know, because that's one of my favorite, it's one of the hobbies I enjoy the most. I mean, I have numerous hobbies that I enjoy. Obviously, studying history, I love studying culture and past religions and things like that. But, you know, these are just things that I do that because, I mean, at some point, I can only do so much AA. All right? Just the way it is. But for the newcomer, now's the time for you to get a hobby. Okay? And the reason why you need a hobby is because of the simple fact that you're not going to be at a meeting all day. You're not going to be with your new sponsor all the time. You need something to do to occupy your time. Okay? Now, and in your downtimes, I mean, you can read the big book only so much, and the 12 and 12. At some point, you need to do something for you. You need to rejuvenate yourself, things that you enjoy. Um, Obviously, drinking can't be one of them if you're going to stay sober, or if you're a member of NA, the drugs. You can't do these things. Some people will start going to church, but even then, you still have to have something you enjoy. Now, my first sponsor, Sober Man, got into sports. That was his thing. He spent a lot of time watching sports. Okay, uh, big St. Louis Cardinals fan and was a St. Louis Rams fan. I don't think that's a thing anymore, but that was his thing. So for me, it's cars. I got to rediscover cars, and even though I had to put it down for a little while, as Princess Faye was the one who got me back in, and I feel my sobriety is stronger now than it ever has been because it's something I enjoy. It helps me stay sober because I can only go to so many meetings. I can only read the big book so much. I can only do so much service work. I need something to occupy my time. Uh, that's one of the other reasons why I started the YouTube channel that I did because it helps. All right. That and there's other things that were going on, but beyond that, this is what I enjoy. So, my suggestion, because I will never tell you what to do in your sobriety, but I will make strong suggestions based on what has worked for me or what other people has told me that works for them and has made them successful in staying sober, is this is one of them. Get a hobby. Okay? Find something that interests you. Um, I mean, there's millions of hobbies out there. Shoot, I even talked to a guy last night that keeping him sane um, was video games. So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. You know, just something to think about. Um, that's just one of the many ways to help you stay sober. Another great idea. I know some people get into hiking and walking and things like that. If fitness is your thing, now's a good time. And helping build the body back up is always a plus. All right. That's really all I got. This was just kind of a short, sweet little something I wanted to throw together. Just some little tidbits that's helped me over the years. That's what Sober Talk is all about. Just help, me throwing some stuff out at you to help you stay sober so you don't have to know the horrible realities of relapse. All right. Well, um, some final thoughts. I'm, since I kickstart, kind of kicked into high gear on Sober Talk, I'm really kind of disappointed. I'm not taking that many views, and it's kind of been a across the board thing everywhere that it's cooler to stay messed up than it is to get into sobriety, unless you're actually talking to people, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you're staying sober," So that's just kind of one of them things. So Sober Talk is just not doing that well. Everything else seems to be doing about as expected. We're averaging out pretty solid there. Um, so it's kind of disheartening, but just one of them things. I think I got one video that is slowly creeping up on 200, and it's been up there for over 2 years. I'm like, well, that sucks. But you know what? That's the thing about Sober Talk, is I knew it either A, it would do extremely well, or B, it would almost be a flop. I just, it was one of those things I half expected. Well, that brings us to the end of this. Get out there and work on a project. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet today. Tell them you love them. And above all, if nobody's told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.